Hello everyone, my name is Devashish Roy. I'm the Senior Network Analyst at the Indian Cybersecurity Solutions, and today I welcome you to this special webinar. And today's topic is Cisco Identity Service Engine ISE. So that is a very important topic for the Cisco says CCNP as well as a CCI security level. And in automation, we have some in the enterprise level as well. Cisco ISE is like you can say a big iceberg in the Cisco security level, because here we talk about the automation, we talk about the controllers. There you have the Cisco Catalyst Center, Cisco Appium, and with that you have the Cisco ISE infrastructure. So let's begin with some theoretical knowledge first. So we'll talk about the Cisco ISE, that is a centralized platform for managing network access policies. So previously you used to have like the GUI environment, like in older days in OS level, in say Windows Server or Linux, you are having the permissions, say the group policies. So ISE is much like that. It is actually giving you that privilege of setting the access policies, but it is different. It supports authentication, authorization, and accounting, the AAA services that it supports, and like the AAA server or TACAX Plus server. So that is also supported by the ISE, forming a key part of Cisco's secure access architecture. So what is about the ISE architecture here? First of all, you are having the policy service node or the PSN, which enforces the network access policies in real time. So there is a component. These are different components embedded inside the ISE, and ISE encompasses everything here. Now, PSN enforces network access policies. Number two is monitoring and troubleshooting node, MNT. It handles the login, reporting, and the system health monitoring. So it is about the auditing and logging section that is dealt with the monitoring and troubleshooting node. Now, administration node or the PAN, there is a central management interface for configuration and policy definition. So this is the interface which the administrators use to configure the different policies and the different devices. And if you have to see a blueprint of your network, also your network map, that also you can do with this administration pane. Now, deployment options are there, like supports physical appliances or virtual machines for flexible installation. So you can install it on the physical server also. Also, you are having the privilege of installing it on the virtual machines or the VMs, maybe in the cloud or in your PC, say, or having any virtual machine, that you can also do it. Now, key ISE capabilities. First of all, it is 802.1x authentication. Now, it supports both WAD and wireless device authentication. That is why this is 802.1x authentication. It is both WAD and wireless. So it's very important in your wireless infrastructure as well. Then the guest access management. So that is customizable portals for secure and seamless visitor network access. So in that guest access management, you can have the privilege like that any user can access it. If it's a very valid user, if it is an authorized authenticated user, they can have an easy access to it. Now, endpoint profiling and posture is there, like the SSS device security compliance, say the before network access. So you can also test the device. You can say the demo, as a demo, you can also use it. Identity integration means works with Active Directory and other sources for identity verification. This is very important because Active Directory, it is a part of the Windows, we know. And just in the cloud, as we have the Azure AD connector, or in the AWS also you have the connector to say connect to the cloud, so the Active Directory of the Windows. Here in this case also, in case of ISE, it has the capability to work with the Active Directory for identity verification. Now, network access control, ACL, NACL with ISE. So it is having a granular policy enforcement. So based on user identity, device type, and location, you are having some policies there. Say, for example, you do not want to say access the router. If you want to implement the security firewall, like in this image, as you can see, you can have different policies they are setting up for the different devices. Network segmentation, that is also achieved, like the VLAN. We do the network segmentation. We can also do it with the Cisco ISE, which isolates sensitive resources for enhanced security. threat containment, threat detection, threat containment, like the it blocks or quarantines non-compliant devices automatically. So it will quarantine the devices, and if they are not meeting the health policy, health requirement, definitely the ICE will not allow the devices to function. Dynamic VLAN assignment is there, like the it assigns the VLANs based on user roles and security policies. So we have the static VLAN and the dynamic VLAN, but we generally use the static VLAN. We do not configure dynamic VLANs because it needs a layer 3 switch. But in case of Cisco ISE, it is already inbuilt. So you can have the dynamic VLAN assignment. Say you can configure, you can create and configure it dynamically. ICE as a security sensor, that is also a part, like threat intelligence integration. So it leverages Cisco's data for malware detection. So every security aspect is there, and context sharing shares, say, the network context with other security tools for coordination. So it acts as a security sensor, security monitor also. And automated threat response is there, which blocks the compromised endpoints rapidly. Endpoints means the end system, end user systems. So definitely if it's some attack is generated from the end user end, so definitely it responds to it and it blocks them. Continuous monitoring detects suspicious network behavior in real time. So it is having the real time monitoring. So it is not that when your PC is, say, it is shutdown condition, it doesn't monitor. But if the PC is running, the monitor starts. Then ICE and Cisco TrustSec. So these are the two parts. First of all is ICE, and then there is Cisco TrustSec. So what is the difference between two, and what is the relation? Security group tags or SGTs are there, assigns tags to users and devices based on identity. So you have to tag the device, first of all. Second is policy enforcement, that is SGTs enable consistent access control throughout the network. So you have to segregate the network into different security group tags, SGTs, and say there are different departments. Say there is a training department, HR, finance, different departments are there. So you have to tag them, and then you have to tag the suitable policies. So you have to implement policies according to the needs. Number three is simplified management, that is reduces complexity by replacing ACLs with SGTs. SGTs are more granular than the ACL. And number four is network-wide propagation, like enforces security policies across all network devices. So ACLs is a bit wider, but as you know, we can implement, say, the route maps. So route maps give you a lot more granular control, and SGTs, security group tags, are more granular. Then business benefits of Cisco ISE. What is the benefit? Enhanced security, like the proactive threat detection strengthens defenses. Definitely, operational efficiency increases, like say the automation reduces, so the management costs and efforts. Regulatory compliance should be there because it should meet the standards like the HIPAA and PCI DSS easily. So these security standards should be there. And improved user experience, so smooth guest access boosts satisfaction. So the interface, the user interface should be very simplified, and here it is. And Forrester TI report shows a 166% ROI over 3 years. So it's very important for the Cisco ISE to grow exponentially. Now, in the conclusion, we can see that you have to secure your network with Cisco ISE definitely, because the ISE delivers comprehensive network access control and consistent policy enforcement. So as the controllers are going, we are going towards the SDN, or the software-defined networking, where we are implementing the scripts, the programs. Definitely, there should be the Cisco ISE, and it enhances security posture and lowers operational cost. And you have to contact definitely the Cisco to explore how Cisco ISE can protect your organization. So definitely Cisco has a lot more information about that. And if you are implementing automation and SDN in your network, Cisco ISE should be there. Now that is the theory part that we have explored about the Cisco ISE. And now this is one of the very good features of the Cisco that I found, that they're having a demo of the Cisco ISE in their, say, the D Cloud, that is the Cisco Hub. They're offering the D Cloud there, and it's like the sandbox, you can say. So in the D Cloud, I have logged in with my own Cisco IDs, that you can definitely do. And you are having the demo version of the Identity Service Engine, and that is a new thing that I'm seeing, because previously we didn't have this. So you can see that if you click on the dashboard, this is a dashboard actually is showing you, and you can do the threat detection here. You can see that connected devices 6, it is only a demo. Disconnect devices, you can also see the top threats that is there. So connected, disconnected, it will not come by the way because it's a demo only, but you can detect the threat, you can detect the vulnerability there. So if you click on this one connected, I don't think it will show you anything because it's only a demo. But if it's a real device, then if you click on this, then definitely you will get a lot of information about the devices. Say the 6 device connected, if you click on that, nothing will come because it's a demo. So that is a dashboard. And say you can create, you can bookmark there also. Now let's come to the main part, is the context visibility. But let me see if everything is visible. Endpoints, users, network devices. Say I want to see the network devices there first. And there you are in the region. You can see in the Europe region, there are a lot of devices, say the switches, that is showing you already. It's demo version, so you cannot say the exact version or the exact series of the switch that is there. But if you implement it in your enterprise, then definitely you can. So this is the location. It's having the 5 switches. Let me, yes, it is showing you, by the way. It is showing some more information. If you click on the switch numbers, it will show you, say, this switch. No, it is not showing it fully because, as you know, it's a demo part. So if I click on, say, this 10 devices, will it show? No, I don't think it will show you the IP address, username, host name. It will not show you because it's a demo. But in the real world, yeah, you definitely can view all the details here. Okay, that is the context visibility. You can have the users, you can have the endpoints, say the users. You can have a location wise, you can see which user is there, which is a username, and who are logged in. Everything you can see here. And you can also click on the user, and you can see the location also, that it is a PJC region in Bangalore, and you're having the IP addresses. Everything is tracking the location of the devices, like it is in the Apple device, something. So just imagine what the ICE does. It is a huge thing. Means it is tracking every device. Say it can be a mobile device, also a mobile phone. That also is tracked by the Cisco ISE. So it is everywhere. The security is everywhere in the Cisco now. Yeah, so after that, you can have the endpoints, that is your servers or maybe the PC, say the customer PC also. And there you are having the different IP addresses, different authentication methods, everything you can see. And see the users, say Graysmith, it is giving an error because, as you know, it is a totally a demo. So, and some endpoints, maybe it is restricted by Cisco also, it may happen. So authentication status, everything, it is visible. Click on any other user, and yes, here you have the location of the device and the IP, so you can see it. Definitely it's a demo, it is not the real, but this way you can explore. And then the operations also, you are having a different levels, like the Radius server that I was talking about. It is connected to the Takax, and Radius also, say this Takax, but it is not giving you any hyperlinks there. I think the Takax, no. In the adaptive network control, you are having the policy list, uh, but we are maybe no, there is no such policy list here. And endpoint assignment also we do not have. So it means the policy is quarantine policy. So here, if you have to quarantine any device, then you have to assign a policy, but you cannot do it here. It is not giving you any such options here, I think, in this demo part. But you can have this operations. This is the main part also. Setting, reports, everything you can see in this log analytics, everything, monitoring. So a lot of things there in the Cisco ISE already that we have seen. and a lot of things. And definitely you have to learn all these things one by one. Cisco has a separate course for that. They have a separate track for the Cisco ISE. It is not fully integrated into the Cisco security, but it is different. Then you're having the policy. The policy set everything. Just see, it is showing you the network traffic. This is the real-time monitoring. You can see this is the real-time monitoring that it is doing, and how much it is used and traffic received. Everything it is showing you. You can view, you can edit, share, serialization. It is like the log. You can see that you can see in the server level, that also you can see 6.04 Mbps. There is a bandwidth, everything you can see. You can also set, so the client provisioning. If you have to provision any device, any client, that also you can provision from here, but not much available here for the provisioning here. The policy profiling there also, but yes, profiling policy name is there. So here you are actually mapping the network scan, action, exception. So these are different policies to be associated with to the devices for, I think, the network scanning here. And also you have the administration, that is also a very important part. Deployment, licensing, certificates, everything is there. So there is a lot of things there, as you can see already in the demo in the Cisco ISE. It is not a little thing that you can learn in 1 day or 2 day. It's not possible. So you have to click on that, and you can get the details of the, say, the D cloud, that's the host name, FQDN of the Cisco's, say, this demo server. Licensing also, say you are having licensing. Let me see if is having any licensing permission, or it's a demo, so it is not showing. Maybe it's just revolving, it is not showing anything. Let me go to the certificates, or you cannot go. I think licensing, before that you cannot access. Yes, it has come. So this is the system's certificates, everything. So it is so real that it is almost a real system that you are viewing. Admin certificate node, so everything you can see. Logging is a log server that is inbuilt there. Everything is there. So you do not have permissions to perform this. So you need to have the full version, maybe maintenance, network interface issue in 3.3 patch. So it is showing also what can be the potential vulnerability, potential issue, and what is the patch that has been released. So you are getting that informations as well. In the upgrade section, if it's not there, I think if you want to upgrade this ICE to some new, say, new iOS version, that is fine. More health check, backup, restore, everything is there. You can also backup and restore the policies, I guess. Yes, and the work centers, it is, they've been having more devices. Network access, trust sec. So it's a specific devices, specific features that you are having. Say the identities, ID groups. So these are the specific devices that you have to learn. You have to learn by attending the course of Cisco ISE that they offer by the Cisco systems, and that is a very high level thing. Definitely, you should have a very good grasp of the programming language before doing this. So this is about the Cisco ISE features that I have been showing you in demo part. There is a very important, these features, as you can see, it has become radius server. So you can also connect to the radius server. Many things you can also do. So you have to go one by one to these devices. You have to see the devices. You have to learn about the features of the Cisco ISE that is very important for your Cisco exams and training. There's a Cisco CCNP and Cisco CCIE security also, that you have the Cisco ISE there in the automation part. So this is a new thing that have emerged as a Cisco ISE and automation. Previously, we had only the firewalls like the ASA and PIX firewall and some next generation firewalls. But nowadays, it is not limited only to the firewall technology. As you can see, it is going beyond that. And yes, it is embracing the, say, the automation technology and SDN, software-defined networking, where you are having the software-defined access and the software-defined wide area network, SD access and SD-WAN controllers there. So there you see the Cisco Identity Access Management. So this far I have been showing you features in detail about the Cisco ISE in the Cisco ISE demo that I found in the Cisco D Cloud, and it is definitely giving you very detailed information about the Cisco ISE and its components. So I think that is it for now about the Cisco Identity Service Engine that we have explored, and we have explored it deeply also. And I hope that you have got a good understanding about Cisco ISE and Cisco security infrastructure as a whole. And also, I hope that you'll be able to deploy it in your enterprise network also to make it more secure, because security is paramount to the Cisco networking, also to the cloud. So I think the Cisco ISE and automation is there to stay for a very long time, for many decades now. So that is about the Cisco ISE for now. And I thank you all for joining and watching this webinar once again. And I hope this will be very helpful for your future Cisco studies and certification, and also for your job prospects as a network administrator and network engineers. So that is all I have for now about Cisco Identity Service Engine today. I'll come with some new topic next time. Till then, keep studying and bye.